came and I
You
was
are not texting now.
I was asking people whether they sent me on phone.
I got to. Doesn't work again. All right, guys. If y'all are just tuning in, the new program locked up again, so I got to go do it like we've always done it. So one ball. I
got it.
You got it?
I got it.
All right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see, I'll take care of this now that I don't have to do my other one. Okay, guys, if just tuning in, I got to, oh man, here we go. Got to fix this fence clip. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Logan Anderson pitching. And Jackson Monroe behind the plate. Swing and fouls it off. All right, 2-2 now the count. Let's see, Gladiators Frederick is on the field. We're home team playing Prospects '09. Two and two the count, top of 1. Outside, now it's full count. All right, full count against the leadoff batter for Prospects '09. Swing and a big hit straight to center field. Cropper is going to get, hope it passes Cropper up. He picks it up, fields it, throws it in. That's not Cropper, that's Such. I'm sorry, Cropper is on shortstop. Such picks it up, throws it into Cropper, and number 4 for Prospects '09 is held up at first for a single. And that's going to bring up number 9 for the Prospects as their second batter. Jake Smith at first, Jackson Lane at second, Case Cropper at shortstop, Parker Ross at third base. Jackson, showing bunt. Tries for the pick. Looks like Braden Frederick in left field, Braden Such in center. And who is that in right field? It's not Jude. Jude's sick. Judo, if you're watching this, buddy, we sure hope you feel better. Get well. We're going to try to win this these games today for you, man. Trying to see who that is in right field. I feel stupid because I know all these kids. I can't see. Oh. Tried for the ball. That's Such in right field. Okay, I'm way off. Alegria is in center field. Such is in right field. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I've got all of this messed up. What's the count, Blue?
1-1.
1-1, I'm sorry. I'll try to keep up. All right, 1-1 to count. Runner on second base for Prospects. No outs. Top of the first inning. Logan goes for the pick. Unsuccessful. One and one count on number 9 for the Prospects. Here comes the pitch, and that's high. And that's going to be ball number 2. Count now 2-1 on Mills, number 9, with a runner on second. No outs, top of first. Here comes the pitch, and that is a strike. And I can tell now that this umpire's got a big strike zone because that was way outside.
He was pretty consistent the last game. It was pretty good.
Okay. So he does not have a tight outside pitch for sure. Up. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Number 9 looking to protect here. Logan's got to throw something in there to make him want to swing at it. All right, Logan with a full count on this batter. Runner standing on second. Roger comes set. Swing and a miss, and there is out number 1. I said Ruger. I think I called Logan Ruger. Roger. I meant to say Logan, and it came out like I don't know. It sounded like maybe I'm Scooby-Doo.
Dylan Brown up to the plate, 27. It's a little scrappy little player from the Prospects.
All right, Dylan Brown. And Brad Roth finally makes an appearance with his voice. Oh, and there's a big hit, and it's going to get past him. And, wow, that is a double for sure. And it looks like the leadoff batter is absolutely going to score. And just like that, the Prospects '09 is on the board with now another runner, their 3rd at bat. Scrappy little fella, you said, and you were right. Now standing on second.
I didn't see the number on this one.
This kid is number 1.
Yeah, Dylan's fast. He'll go to the lead.
Swing and fouls it off. 0-1 now the count with 1 out. If you're just now tuning in, all 3 of you, it's the top of the 1st inning. Gladiators have not batted yet. Their home team. Prospects '09 have scored 1. There's 1 out. Swing and a miss. Reached out for that one. 0-2 count on number 1, Cobb. And they have a runner at second base who hit a big shot to left center.
For a double.
For a double. Okay, it's 1 out. Swing and fouls that one off. The kid's battling. 0-2 count.
It looks so small, you know.
Prospects on the board with 1 run, 1 out. Logan keeping a close eye on that runner at second. Swing and hits it back to Logan. Logan's going to field it, throw it to Jake. Jake misses the ball and gets back to the base. And got him out. Oh, Jake. That could have been bad. Jake missed the ball, grabbed the ball, jumped back to the base like Yulee would have, except Yulee probably wouldn't have dropped the ball. And they did call him out. Now there's a runner on third base with 2 outs. Logan facing a left-handed batter. And that is strike number 1. Number 5, Curtis. Curtis? It is Curtis? Okay.
Another scrappy little player.
Scrappy player like Jude. He's about the size of Jude. But don't let size fool you. Jude's proved that to me. All right, 0-1 now the count with 2 outs. Swing and a big hit in fair territory. It's fair. And that's going to score. It's going to hold the runner up at first for a single. But Prospects '09 have now scored 2. And you know, it's really hard to defend those kind of hits. I mean, they're hitting in the gaps.
Yeah, I was down the right field line or off the left.
I mean, yeah, if you couldn't have saw that and you just heard us talking about it, he hit a pretty deep shot down the left field line, not right field line.
Left field, I'm sorry.
Left field. You know, I'm going to call you out here.
Call me out.
Frederick ran for it, but just didn't get to it in time. Held the runner up at first, so it was just a single, but he did score the kid on third. Logan goes for the pick at the runner at first. Who's this up to bat? Did you get his number?
I got number 23.
Number 23 is at bat, right-handed batter. And the Prospects got a runner on first. 2 outs. Swing, and that's a foul off. Count now 0-2 with 2 outs. Prospects leading this ball game 2-0, but the Gladiators have not had a chance on the sticks yet. And the Gladiators are not really making errors. Oh, big hit, goes over to Crop. Crop's gonna field it clean, and no, he threw it to Jake. Perfect throw. Jake made the catch, but made it a little late. Now Prospects have got runners on first and second with 2 outs. And that's gonna bring up Sullivan, number 8, which is their, what number batter is this? Their 7th batter, number 8, with runners on first and second. Here comes the pitch, and that is a strike. It looks low and outside from my position, but again, the umpire's got a big strike zone, and so that as long as he's that way on both teams, it'll work out to the advantage of the pitcher. 0-1 is the count. Swing and a miss, big swing and a miss. Now it's an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Gladiators looking to keep Prospects.
Colin Sullivan up to bat. Good kid.
Colin Sullivan,
little player. Yeah.
Okay.
He's another good little player.
All right. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there is the 3rd out, and that's going to end the top of the 1st inning. Prospects 09 scores 2. Now it's Gladiators' turn to get on the board.
Prospects. It's top, middle of the 1st now.
Are you a YouTuber?
I am a YouTuber. We're YouTube live right now.
Hey,
I've got y'all's game
They
from
can
last
hear
night.
y'all.
Huh?
They can hear you talking to us.
They can?
Can they?
Yeah, they can hear us talking. So that game, the game y'all played last night, is on YouTube now forever.
Do you announce the batters?
Yes.
What's your channel called?
Baseball Jake. The number sign, 8. Baseball Jake, number 8.
It's a hashtag.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Baseball
sorry.
Jake, hashtag
Old school for
8.
us is number.
Okay, so hashtag 8.
I'm gonna look at
I didn't even think about that. Thank you for correcting me, because I'm like, you know, the number sign.
Yeah, because I put number, and that's a hashtag. Yeah, what's number
Right.
sign?
I should have put hashtag baseball Jake. That's what I should have done. But of course, I didn't think about that. All right, guys, that was the end of the top of the 1st. Brad, I wish you'd shut up. You've talked way too long.
I'm talking way too much. I gotta get into it.
Well, I'm waiting for it. I'm trying to fix this fence clip. Man, it looks like I don't have my stuff together. But let me tell you guys something. I've got this new app, and it goes on YouTube Live. And if you watch the last game from last night, you saw it. It has this cool thing on the bottom right. It does the score, and it does the pitch count, does the ball strikes, all that
awesome
stuff.
when it works.
Yeah, except for it locks up, and it's killing me. It's locking up, okay? So I had it all set up, ready to go live. I hit the go live button, and it says, unable to go live. Well, it didn't say that, but it read it across the screen, right? So I close it all out. I bring it all back up, unable to go live. And it said it just like that. Unable to go live. Just like that. Right? That's my best robot voice. Siri. That was my Siri voice.
Siri voice.
Siri as a man. Unable to go live. But I don't know if that even sounds like a man. Maybe it sounds like a... I don't know. I won't even say anything. Okay, here we go. Leadoff batter today. Of course, Jude Golke out for the tournament because he is sick. He played the first game with us and got sick, and he had to go home. So we're going to play this tournament for Judo. He's usually our leadoff batter, but today we've got number 27, Braden Frederick, leading off for us. Here comes the first pitch, and that's an inside. Ball number 1. That phone call. Here comes the second pitch. Oh, and Braden dropped his bat. 2 balls, no strikes. Braden at the plate. Swing and a big hit, and it is foul. A long, pretty strike. That's right. All right. So 2 balls, 1 strike on the leadoff batter of the Gladiators, Frederick, 10U Elite. This is our 2nd tournament of the season. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and that is going to be, caught by the first baseman, and there's out number 1. Tough hit for Frederick. And that's going to bring up number 16, Case Cropper, whose dad is on the deer stand this morning. Cropper, I hope you're killing deer. But I want you to watch your kid. Here we go, and oh, hits it straight to, oh, okay. So on an error, Cropper reaches first. He hit it straight to third baseman, Mills, number 9. He went to field it, grabbed it, fell out of his glove, and picked it back up, but a little too late. So Cropper now safe on first. And with 1 out, number 9, Parker Allen Ross, Bradley's son, is now at the plate. And the first pitch is strike number 1. 0-1 count for Parker. He told him to take that pitch. Cropper was supposed to go to second, but he didn't go. Swing, and there he goes. And Parker, the second baseman, going to field the ball and misses it. And Parker makes it on an error, first base. And now there's runners on the corners. With 1 out, Jake Smith up to bat. Bat head, balance, and pass ball, and Parker is going to go to second base. Extension, bat head, balance. If you're wondering what in the world I'm talking about, that's the 3 key words that Jake needs to hear to fix a swing. He probably doesn't need to hear it every time, but I'm going to give it to him every time. Gotta wait on it, gotta wait on it. 1-1 count on Smith, number 8, with runners on second and third. 1 out. Jake, wait on it. Trust your hands, Bubba. Trust them. Jake looking at me, kind of, okay, Dad, I got it.
Dad.
I got. Well, if you got it, then stop doing it, okay? Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a hit we were looking for. And Jake hits it to left field, hits the ground, and scores Cropper. And Jake safely at first. Parker Ross now standing at third base. And not Paul. Well, that's his daddy.
Yes.
Dallas Alegria, left-handed batter, number 5, now steps into the box.
Throws right, bats left.
Throws right and bats left. That's Logan.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Never
Jake
mind.
on a ball
That's right.
takes a pitch. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm still learning.
It's okay. Now Jake standing a lead off a second. Parker lead off third. Swing and a big hit and Jake's going to try to make it to third base. You better get down, boy. There you go. And Parker now scoring. It's 2-2 now. Tied ball game with 1 out. Parker scores. Jake stands on third, and Dallas Alegria standing on first. And that's going to bring up number 12, Jackson Lane, to the plate with 1 out. Oh, that is a big hit. And it went to the fence. And that's going to score Jake. And that's going to score Dallas. And that is a triple for Jackson Lane. My goodness, that was great. That was a great hit. I have not, and you know what? That's Jackson Lane. And let me tell you something. Jackson hit like that in the cage today, and I was like, who is this kid?
Kid was hitting rockets.
He was hitting, I'm talking about missiles. Swing, and there comes a hit right in the gap, and Logan's going to make it to first base and score Jackson Lane. And just like that, with 1 out, the Gladiators are leading the bottom of the first inning 5-2. And Braden Such, number 21, now stepping into the box with 1 runner on first. That is Logan Anderson, number 7. Swing and a hit, and he hits it to the shortstop. Shortstop bobbles, but is able to get the out at first. And Logan advances to second base safely. Now there's 2 outs. And the Gladiators have a runner on second, and that's going to bring up, last but not least, Jackson Monroe, number 34, to the plate with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. And it is a strike. He took it looking. So 0-1 now the count. Coach Doug telling Jackson to let the ball travel to you. Oh, and there we go on a pass ball. Logan Anderson now standing on third base. 1-1 to count with 2 outs. Jackson Monroe, don't make a mistake. Jackson Monroe has got a great swing. Big, heavy bat. Let's see if he can get it into play here. Swing, just that outside pitch got him. He swung and that ball was just a little outside of his bat range. So now the count is 1-2 with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is going to be the 3rd out for the Gladiators. That's also going to end the 1st inning. Gladiators leading this ball game 5-2. Stand by while they transition over as the Prospects '09 will come back into bat, and the Gladiators will take the field looking to shut them down. I can do that.
Did Jake get a home run yesterday?
He did not. He hit, actually, he's on a streak. He hit 4 doubles in a row.
Wow.
And he's...
Does he practice a lot?
Oh, yeah, he does. He does.
All the
Jake
time.
probably does 45 minutes to an hour of batting practice every day, Monday through Friday.
Where?
We have a batting cage at our shop in Silsbee. And he's homeschooled, so he does school from 6 until 9:30, and then 6 o'clock in the morning until 9:30, and then he gets up 6. Okay, starts at 7 to 9:30, and then 9:30 he goes to jiu-jitsu class and gets a lot of workout in, and then when he gets back he finishes school, and then he does batting. He does catching drills, he does pitching drills. So Monday through Friday, he gets a lot of work in.
I have to hit 50 balls Saturday before I do anything.
Let me tell you something, that's what it takes. If you want to be better than everybody else, you got to work harder than everybody else. That's the truth. All right, here we go, guys. Gonna throw down. It looks like Jackson Monroe still behind the plate. Logan Anderson still on the bump. Parker Ross at third, Case Cropper at shortstop, Jackson Lane at second, Jake Smith at first, Braden Such in right field, Dallas Alegria in center, and Braden Frederick in left field. First batter for the Prospects '09 is going to be number 14, Levi Dennis. All right. Logan takes the rubber. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and it's a big foul out of play. Count 1-1. Where are we at in their lineup?
This is their
Their 8th batter. This is their 8th batter of their lineup. Here comes the second pitch. And that's on the ground, so that's going to be ball number 1. You know quite a bit of these boys on this team, don't you, Brad?
A lot of them, most of them are from Port Neches.
That's your hometown. Here comes the third pitch. And that was a strike all day, and Dennis not swinging at it, just watching it go by. 1-2 now the count. Logan pitching great. Here comes the fourth pitch, and that's way outside. I think he hooked that. 2-2 now the count. I don't want to jinx Logan now. I just said he was pitching great. I didn't. I've got it right here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there is out number 1. Dennis, number 14, going down in flames. He did swing at it, swung hard. And that's going to bring up Montalvo, number 12.
Oh, that is another Port Neches boy. Good friends with Parker Allen Ross.
All right, Montalvo at the plate. And that's a strike. Montalvo watched it go by. Count 0-1 with 1 out. Top of the second. Gladiators leading 5-2. Don't let size fool you. Montalvo's got a stick, Brad says.
Break him down.
Swing and a hit. It goes to Braden Such in right field. He's going to throw it into Jake. And yes, from right field, Braden Such throws it into Jake and gets out number 2. And that's going to bring up, who do we have here? Gary, number 4, left-handed batter, steps into the box. Do what? Lawson Gary. Doesn't it sound like his name ought to be Gary Lawson? His real name is Lawson Gary? That's his name? First name is Lawson?
Yes.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and it hits. It's the dinker over to Jackson Lane. He fields it and throws it into Jake for out number 3. And that's going to conclude the top of the second inning. Prospects unable to put anything else on the board. Now the Gladiators are going to come back and see what they can do.
YouTube Live, baby. Actually, you got a group of Houston watchers. Probably about,
When do y'all play?
hold around their phone.
Right after this.
Oh, are you? Who do y'all play?
Us.
Oh, okay. And you're on Tyner's team, right? Yeah.
I know.
If y'all win this,
Surprising
y'all
that we came first seed.
Do what?
Surprising that we came first seed.
You like YouTubing?
We lost
I do.
this.
I like it. I don't mind it. I'm used to coaching, and when we got on this team, they didn't need me to help coach. So I've got to do something. If I just sit in the stands, I'll chew my fingers off. So I've just figured, hey, why don't I just make a video and sit back here and play like I know what I'm doing, which I really don't, and at least I could talk to myself or talk to all 6 people watching this video right now. And but we have 5.8 million views on our YouTube channel. So, a lot of people like baseball.
That's why it's American.
There's 5 people watching right now.
Let's see, there is, 5 people live, but you know, by the end of the day, it posts on the YouTube channel, so people go back and watch it again.
How much likes do you get?
I don't know how many likes I get. I get a lot of views.
They may not
As
like
long as they don't treat me like they treat Joe Buck, I'm okay.
That is true.
Nobody likes Joe Buck.
Well, don't mention Soto. And
Okay, here we go. And Soto is only 21 years old.
How old?
21.
I didn't know that. I never heard that.
Okay, who's up to bat? I can't even see. Oh, this is leadoff batter. This is this is Braden Frederick. And that is the bottom of the second inning. Braden Frederick in the box, looked at his inside strike, watched it come in, didn't swing at it. Here comes the second pitch. Swing and fouls it off. He's dropping his back shoulder in his hands. 0-2 count. Hey, don't drop, son, don't drop.
Go, Braden.
0-2 count, no outs, leadoff batter. Here comes the third pitch. Swing, and it bounces right over the pitcher's head. Second baseman fields it, throws it into first, and he catches it at first, but Braden already crossed over, and Braden is safe at first base. And that's going to bring up Big Case Crop. Case's name is spelled K-A-Y-C-E, so if you read it, it's going to sound like Casey, which I made plenty of mistakes calling him that.
Okay.
But his mama named him Case. It's pronounced Case, not Casey. And that's a strike, and Braden slides into second on a steal. Case has a 0-1 count.
Him.
Oh, you got another Adam?
Levi
I'm Adam
Dennis
too.
was.
Oh, hey, buddy. All right, 0-1 count for Case. Swing and a miss. Now it's an 0-2.
See, Case.
Keep your head in, son. And Braden Frederick leading off a second. 2 strikes, no balls, no outs. Runner on second. Case Cropper at the plate. Swings and a big hit, and I mean a big hit. It 2 hops to the fence. And here comes Braden rounding, coming home, and Case is going to stand up on second base. And now Case is on second. Braden scores, and that's going to bring up Parker Ross. Gladiators leading with no outs. Bottom of 2, 6-2.
Middle plate, Parker, front foot.
B-Rad telling Parker, middle of the plate, middle of the plate. B-Rad. Do you know what movie we're talking about? Malibu's Most Wanted.
It's great. Old school great.
It's awesome. All right, no throw yet to Parker. Parker also with a big stick. So here we go. No balls, no strikes, no outs. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and tips it off the end of that 28-inch baby bat that he uses. Parker, the strongest kid on the team, swings the smallest bat on the team. And there's reasons to that. It brings up his bat speed. So here we go, 0-1 count on Parker Ross, number 9. Case leading off of second. The pitcher turns around and throws it to the second baseman, who is nowhere close to the bag. Case dives in safely, but probably could have walked in because the second baseman never made an attempt to go to the bag. All right, here we go, 0-1 count. Case still in third, dives in head first, and that was a ball. 1-1 now the count with Case Cropper standing on third base. Parker Allen Ross, number 9. Toes on the line, number 9. Here we go. Swing, and that's a hit over to the shortstop. Shortstop fields it and throws it into first base and misses it, and Parker Allen Ross is safe on first base, and Case Cropper scores. And with no outs, Gladiators leading 7-2. Number 9 standing on first base safely. Hey, Jake, wait on the ball. Bat head, balance, extension, wait.
All those things, but don't rush.
All right, here we go. Jake Smith, number 8, steps up to the plate. And by the way, he's hit 5 doubles in a row. And that was a strike. He was told to take that one, so Parker Allen Ross could make it to second base.
The head first flop into second.
A head first flop into second, his dad said. Jake now coming up, ready to swing. See what happens here. Swing, and it's a big pop fly, and I think they're going to catch it. And they do. And there is the first out of this inning. Jake hanging his head, going back into the dugout. He hit a pop-up, and it went just outside the infield second baseman. Fielded it. Parker with a big lead off second. Here comes a pitch. And Parker still in third, and he is there. And that was a strike, and sorry, I'm a little behind. Number 5, Dallas Alegria, left-handed batter, steps up to the line. He took one. Last drive was a line drive. Last one, line drive to center. And that was an inside ball, number 1. 1-1 now the count with 1 out. Parker standing on third, looking to score with only 1 out. Gladiators leading 7-2, bottom of the second inning. And that was a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Dallas swinging an alloy posy. He likes that bat. Does good with it. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and he clips it over to first base, and it is foul ball. So now 2-2 is the count. The first baseman standing with 1 foot in foul territory.
If he would have had both feet in,
I know.
it would have been an out.
That's right. All right, 2-2 now the count. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and it goes straight to the right fielder. Can the right fielder pick it up and throw it into first before Dallas can get there? No, he can't. And it's an overthrow. Parker scores. Dallas going to second. And just like that with 1 out, the Gladiators have now scored 8. The Prospects only having 2. 1 out, bottom of second inning. Dallas now standing on second base, and that's going to bring up Jackson Lane, who, by the way, hit a monster shot up center field. Dallas steals third, and just like that, he's going home. He's going home on a pass ball, and boom, he's scoring. Now it's 9-2, and the head coach for the Prospects is calling a timeout, and he's making a pitching change, and we will just have a word from our sponsors. How about this? Monica Brothers in Silsbee, Texas. If you need any tires, wheels, automotive repair, alignments, lift kits, or accessories, go see the boys over at Monica Brothers in Silsbee. Their phone number is 409-385-5273. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. there's a lot of Monica Brothers around, but the guy talking to you right now owns the one in Silsbee, so we'd really like for you to go to the Monica Brothers in Silsbee. That's 409-385-5273. But if you don't need any tire work or automotive repair needs, but you're just feeling like you want to boogie, but you don't know how to boogie and you want to dance a little bit, Brad, tell them where they need to go if they like to learn how to dance.
That would be Dance Works in Groves at 4201 Lincoln Avenue in Groves, Texas.
What kind of dancing do they teach over there, Brad? I forgot.
They teach all kinds: ballet, tap, lyrical, clogging, jazz, from ages 3 to adult.
Ages 3 to adult. So if you're out of diapers, you're good.
Out of diapers, you're potty trained.
All right, sounds good.
You can go.
What's their number over there, Brad?
409-963-1166.
Do they have a Facebook page they can go check out?
Yes, they do. I have to look that up. I don't remember that.
All right, we'll get back to you on the Facebook pages. By the way, if you need a Facebook page on Monica Brothers in Silsbee, it's Modica, M-O-D-I-C-A, Bros, B-R-O-S, Silsbee, S-I-L-S-B-E-E, Modica Bros Silsbee. And the Facebook page for Dance Works is exactly what I said. Dance Works, all one word, D-A-N-C-E-W-O-R-K-S. All right, let's get back to the action on the field. We've got a new pitcher, and he's warming up now. Number 4, Lawson
Is there Lane Cerner here?
Gary. Lawson Gary. Sir?
Lane Cerner? You know her?
Lane Cerner.
Lane Cerner.
Nope.
S-C-E-R-N-A. You know a lot of people here.
I don't know. I sure don't know him.
Okay.
I don't recognize the name. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
I don't know. Are they in trouble?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be.
That's her right there. Just kidding.
It could be.
Well, I mean, hey, you took my drink earlier.
Yeah.
All right. Lawson Gary, number 4, is now on the bump, trying to shut down these Gladiators who have scored 9 in 2 innings with only 1 out in the second inning. They're putting a hurt on these prospects, and he's looking to shut them down. But make no mistake, there's a new batter in town, and that's Jackson Lane, number 12, who hit a monster shot to center field. Let's see if he can do something similar to that right here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is an 0-1 count. Jackson on fire today. Here comes the second pitch.
You were on that team?
And that was ball. I think that was a ball, right? 1-1, now the count.
I was so good.
Here comes third pitch. And that's an outside. Ball number 2. 2-1, now the count for Jackson Lane. And that is a strike, 2-2. And this umpire likes that outside corner. He's a little wide on his calls, but he calls them that way for both teams.
It's very consistent.
He is consistent. Here we go. Swing and a miss, and Jackson Lane striking out swinging. But you know what? It happens. So now Gladiators having 2 outs, no runners on base. That's going to bring up Logan Anderson. Kid throws right and bats left.
That kid.
This is the kid. Number 7 was 13 last season. And that is strike number 1. 0-1 count with 2 outs. Bottom of 2. Gladiators leading 9-2 over the Prospects '09. Here comes the second pitch. Swing, and it is in the air. They're settling under it, and the third baseman catches it for the 3rd out, and that's going to end the 2nd inning. Stand by while the boys transition over. We'll go to the top of the 3. Gladiators leading 9-2. How many minutes left in this game, Kay?
5 minutes.
We have 55 minutes left in this game. A lot of baseball left, unless after the 4th inning, 15 after 4, 10 after 5, 15 after 4, 15 after 3?
3.
Okay, 15 after 3.
That'd be a Diet Coke.
For me,
Yeah, no, to me.
to you, you lost the bet.
I didn't.
What are you saying?
I said 15 after 3.
I said 15 after 3.
I said 15 after.
She said it.
Wait, no,
You
if
were
she said it,
different.
she
We gotta
was
go
wrong.
back. We got to go back on
We're gonna have. Do
Facebook.
you have proof of
Play the
this?
tape. Play the tape.
We need the tape.
I've erased that video already. I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Hey, we've got 8 people watching us now. All right, if you're just tuning in, it is the top of the 3rd inning. Gladiators leading 9-2 over Prospects 09. Jake Smith now catching behind the plate. Logan Anderson still on the bump, has been on the bump this whole game. Parker Ross on third. Let's see, Braden Frederick at shortstop, Braden Such at second base, and Dallas Alegria at first. Well, that's fun to say, Alegria, Gria. I'm acting like there's an L in there, but I know there's not. Woo, that was a good throwdown. Outfield consists of Jackson Monroe in right field, Case Cropper in center, and Jackson Lane in left field. All right, number 9, Mills, coming up to the plate for the Prospects 09. What did he do last at bat? Is he the leadoff batter?
No, that was number 4.
Okay, so this is the third batter of their lineup?
It'll be the second batter.
Second batter of the lineup. He struck out his last at bat, his only at bat. Let's see what he's going to do here. That is low, ball number 1, 1-0 now. Catcher setting up on the outside. Woo! And that is ball number 2. The umpire calling that high, and he's got a better view of it than I do. So 2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. Take a breath, Logan. Take a breath, Logan.
Reset.
Take a minute. All right, 3-0 on this batter. And that's ball number 4 in a row. And that's going to send Mills down to first base. And Brown, number 27, now stepping up to the plate. Brad, what did he do the last at bat?
Brown was a line drive to left center, double.
Left center, big shot last time. Be ready out there. Sorry, I probably screamed in all of y'all's ears. Oh.
Pretty close.
All right. Was that a ball or a strike?
Strike.
Strike. Okay. 0-1 count on number 27. He took that one so number 9 could make it to second base. Jake threw down, tried to get him a good throw, just wasn't quite there in time. Here comes the pitch. And that is strike number 2. 0-2 count now on number 27. You can sit on it, bro. Yeah, sure, man. You sit on it. Cost you a quarter. Just kidding. 50 cents. Swing and a hit to first base, and Dallas grabs it, picks it up, steps on the bag for out number 1, and that allows number 9 to advance to third base. So with 1 out, Cobb, number 1, steps up to the plate, and he is juiced up. Watch this kid. He is ready to rock. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he dinks it over to the shortstop. Shortstop fields it and throws it into first base. And there's out number 2, but not before number 9, Mills, scores for the Prospects. So now Prospects have 3 on the board against the Gladiators having 9 with 2 outs, top of the 3rd inning. And Curtis, number 5, left-handed batter, scrappy kid, comes up the plate. There was the first pitch, and it's ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Jake getting the sign, and that was strike. Curtis watched it go by. It was a pretty strike. 1-1 now the count. 2 outs. Here comes the 3rd pitch. And that was high and outside. Ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swing and a big hit, and it looks like fair territory. And it is in fair territory. And they're going to try to throw it to second base. And just like that, Curtis, number 5, hits a shot right on the line left field. And that's going to be a single for him. And with 2 outs, Curtis leading off first, and that's going to bring up Garcia. And that's a strike. Number 23 now at the plate. Looking to smash a ball.
Ground ball to shortstop, single last
He grounded to shortstop and made it safely to first last time. 1-1 now the count. Braden Frederick, it came to you last time. 1-1 to count. Jake having a hard time reading the sign. Goes over and talks to Coach Doug, comes back, puts his helmet back on. Count is 1-1 on Garcia. Jake, ready, swing and a miss, and that is 1-2. Jake thinking that the runner was going to try to steal second. He did not. And with 1-2 and 2 outs, here comes the fourth pitch to Garcia. Swing, and that's a pop-up. It's a pop-up. Lost it in the sun. Can't see it. Can't see it. Straight up in the air. And that, he looked up at the sun. Not making excuses for him, but it was right in the sun. Okay, 1-2. Still the count with 2 outs. Here comes a pitch. And that is strike number 3, out number 3, and that's going to end the top of the 3rd inning. Gladiators leading 9-3, and now the Gladiators are coming back in on the sticks. And we'll see how many more they can hit.
Gladiators, when are they coming back to that?
No, if we win this game, then there's one game between us, and then we'll have to play the Gulf Coast Captains. And then if we beat them, it's the championship game back-to-back with that game. So you guys are about to play right after our game, is that right? You don't play? Oh, you're on Brody Moss's team. You're on Bradford? Okay.
Yeah, and they play
Okay.
Summer's team.
Yeah, Landon Wright is playing Tyner's team right after us. Okay, is this the same pitcher that was in?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, this is Lawson Gary. Yeah, Lawson
Man with 2
Gary.
first names.
The man with the last name first. And the first name last.
True.
Well, Josh Lawson was on my team, so that's why I'm thinking that.
Yeah, very good.
All right, guys. Lawson Gary still on the mound.
Keep your head down, baby.
Cobb, number 1 behind the plate for the Prospects. And Braden Such, number 21, is going to be the leadoff batter this inning. Hey, Braden, you got to wait on it, son. Wait on it.
Reached on there at first to bat and doubled to left center, second to bat. Reached on there.
He hit it to the third baseman. The third baseman went to field it, grabbed it, and it fell out of his glove. So he made it to first base.
Got to make the play before you can make the play.
All right, here we go. Umpire is ready. They made the throw down. Now Braden Such ready to step into the box as the leadoff batter for the Gladiators at the bottom of this 3rd inning. Gladiators leading 9-3, no outs. Here we go. Swing and fouls it off behind us. 0-1 is the count. Here comes a second pitch. And that is low. Ball number 1. Swing, and he clips it over to the pitcher. The pitcher's going to field it and throw it into first base underhanded for out number 1. And Such not happy with that. It happens. And that's going to bring up, last but not least, number 34, Jackson Monroe, who has got a different bat in his hand. He's not swinging his Dirty South. He's swinging a Louisville. Swing, and a hit straight up the middle. And the second baseman grabs it and goes to throw it. And overthrow. Jackson makes it safely to first base with 1 out. Back to the leadoff batter, number 27, Braden Frederick. What did Braden do the last 2 times at bat?
Yeah, this is his second time at bat.
This is his second time at bat?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was his 3rd.
We hadn't got there yet.
He's first batters.
Yeah, he's the 3rd time. Yeah, no, he's already batted twice.
Maybe it is. Okay, I missed it then.
Okay, that's okay. No. Remember, he got out at first. No, he didn't. He struck out. I can't remember. Anyway, no big deal. Okay, so anyway, no throw yet to Frederick. He is at the plate looking to smash. Lawson Gary trying to keep. Oh, there he goes. Oh, swings and fouls it off, and it's an 0-1 count. Jackson Monroe tried to make the steal, but Frederick clipped it. 0-1 count, 1 out. That's a ball, and 1-1 count. Jackson does make the steal, and safe on second. All right, here we go, 1-1. And Gary, number 4, tries for the pickoff, and Jackson dives back in safely.
All right, so his first at bat was a fly out to first.
First at bat was fly out to first.
And second was a ground ball to second, and then we reached.
Okay, great. You just couldn't read your notes. You did that yesterday,
wasn't
wasn't
you?
you? Oh, you were?
Yeah.
They're in my trunk.
All right, 1-1 count. Batter now, the pitcher now looking to go after the batter. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is a 1-2 count. That was a high pitch. Came in high. Braden went after it anyway. Swing and fouls it off. Braden staying alive. 1-2 now. With 1 out. Monroe with a lead off of second. And 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, 2-2 now the count. Pitcher comes to set. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a hard shot, foul ball over to the first base dugout. And Frederick stays alive for 1 more pitch. Pitcher coming to set. Here comes the pitch. And it's on the ground in the dirt. And Monroe steals third successfully. And with a full count, Braden Frederick has got to decide if he's going to be able to smash it or let it go. Let's see what happens here. Is it going to be a strike? Comes the pitch. And that is ball number 4. And Braden Frederick now standing safely on first. So there's runners on the corners. And Case Cropper, number 16, who hit a big shot to left center, his last at bat, a stand-up double. Let's see what happens here. High and outside, ball number 1, and Frederick steals second easily. Now runners on second and third. Case with a 1-0 count with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. And that's a ball, and it's going. Here comes Monroe. He's going to steal home, and with a pass ball, Monroe is able to make it home. And now Frederick is standing on third. It's 2-0, is that right?
That's what I got.
Okay. 2 balls, no strikes. Case waiting for that just right ball. Swing and fouls it off. 2-1. Brad, feel free to jump in here anytime. I will be quiet and let you take over. All right, Crop ready to hit. And it hits the plate, and it's past ball, and Frederick now scoring. There's a high corner on that plate right there, and it looked like it hit the plate and bounced straight up in the air. And no way a catcher can block that. Case now with a 31 count, looking to smash. Swing and a miss. Ooh, now it's full count, 1 out.
Let's see it, Case. Protect.
All right, Crop. Full count.
Let's go, Case.
1 out. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and he hits it to the shortstop. Shortstop fields it clean, slings it to first, and makes the out at first base. Now the Gladiators, with 2 outs, brings up number 9, Parker Allen Ross. Toes on the line, number 9.
Toes on the line, number 9. All right, you got to see it, front foot.
B-Rad telling his son what to do. Swing, and ooh, that is a rocket. Foul ball down the first base line. Foul.
You got a new bat.
Dad hollering he's late.
You got a new bat.
Yeah, you cracked that anyway.
I'll tell you, I would not want to be over there trying to field that ball. That was a rocket. Okay, here comes the second pitch. Swing, and a big hit. It's a big hit. And it goes past the center fielder and it's rolled all the way to the fence. It's all the way to the fence. He's bringing him. He's waving him into third. And he's going to try to make a triple. And he does safely. Stand-up triple right there for Parker Allen Ross, number 9. And that's going to bring up Jake, number 8, who his last at-bat popped up to the second baseman. What did he do his first at-bat?
It was a line drive.
Left center line drive?
Yeah,
Okay.
line drive. Deep.
First pitch was ball number 1. Bat head, extension balance. Bat head, extension balance. 1-0 is the count on Smith. Number 8 with 2 outs. Parker Allen Ross standing on third base. Swing, and fouls it off for a 1-1 count. Jake, get on the line. Toes on the line. Come on. All right, 1-1 count for Jake. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and it is a dinker. Foul ball, foul ball. It bounced over to third base. He caught it in foul territory. You got to wait on it, Jake. You're rushing it. Trust your hands, buddy. Just trust your hands.
Nobody better, babe.
Bat head and trust your hands. 1-2. Now the count for Jake with 2 outs. High for ball number 2. 2-2 now. Trust them. Oh, big shot, and it's going to roll all the way to the fence, and that's going to score Parker, and Jake's going to have a stand-up double here, and, well, he slid anyway, but didn't have to. Stand-up double, and that's going to be Gladiators leading 12-3 in the bottom of the 3rd inning with 2 outs. That was Rocket on the ground, actually. Second baseman not having an opportunity to get over there to try to even get the ball.
And scared the heck out of the pitcher.
And scared the pitcher.
You could see him breathe after that ball went by.
Right. I didn't even see it. All right, Jake with a big lead off of second. And Jake going back to second. Jake has got what I would call a gazelle run. He's got such long legs. It looks like he's going slow, but he's covering some ground. And he just turned 10 in July. All right, here comes the pitch. And it's low for ball number 1, and Jake trots into third base. 1-0 count. Dallas Alegria, number 5, at the plate. 2 outs. Gladiators leading 12-3, bottom of 3rd. Here comes the pitch. And that's ball number 2. Jake Smith trying to make it home before the 3rd out. Leading off 3rd. Here comes the 3rd pitch. And it's outside. Jake going back to 3rd. 3-0 is the count. Lawson Gary having a hard time finding the zone all of a sudden. Here comes the 4th pitch. And that is ball number 4 in a row. And that's going to bring number 5, Dallas Alegria, over to first base safely. And Big Stick Jackson Lane, number 12, stepping into the box. Jake leading off of 3rd. Runners on the corners. And that was a strike. And Dallas able to advance to 2nd. Now runners are on 2 and 3 with 2 outs. 0-1 count on Jackson Lane, who's in the box now. Here comes the pitch. And that is low and inside for ball number 1. 1-1 now the count. Jackson picks the ball up and hands it to the catcher himself. All right, here we go, 1-1. And that is strike number 2. Looked high and outside to me, or at least high, but he's got a better view than I do. So now 1-2 is the count, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and he hits it up in the air, kind of deep, and the shortstop able to catch it for the 3rd out. Jake Smith and Dallas Alegria left stranded on base. And that's going to bring us to the top of the 4th inning. Gladiators leading 12-3. All right, looks like Gladiators got a pitching change. Looks like number 34, Jackson Monroe, is stepping up on the mound. So let's see what other changes that they made. Monroe pitching. Looks like Such at 3rd base. Braden Frederick, let's see where he's going. Looks like Parker Allen Ross at 2nd base. Braden Frederick at shortstop. Jackson Lane going over to left field. Dallas Alegria in center field, and Logan Anderson in right field. So that is going to mean Case Cropper at first, so that's going to mean Jake Smith is going to be behind the plate again this inning. Again, it's top of the 4th inning. Gladiators leading 12-3 over the Prospects, 09. All right, hope that's a little better angle for you. Jackson Monroe. Will be pitching with Jake behind the plate. Where are we at in the lineup for the Prospects, Brad?
I think they just made a sub.
Woods, number 2.
A couple subs, because we haven't seen them yet. So I'm thinking it's subs for number 8.
Sullivan.
Okay. Sullivan's 8.
Who was that 2nd one? Woods.
But he hasn't batted yet.
Sullivan's 8. And then Julian.
All right, calling for a throwdown. Ball's in.
I don't know what number he does. It's number 7.
7 is who?
And Jake just on the money on that throwdown. Did you see that? On the money.
No pressure.
That's right. All right, here we go. Let's start off this 4th inning. Gladiators looking to shut them down, obviously. But the Prospects 09 just looking for a breath of air to try to stay in this game.
That's his first time back.
Parker needs to get ready.
We've got a sub batter. Woods, number 2, has subbed for, we don't know who he subbed for, but it's his first at bat in this game.
Sub for number 8.
Sub for number 8, Sullivan. Swing, and it's pop up to first base. Case Cropper calls it and catches it. Out number 1. And 1 up, 1 down, and that's going to bring up Orta, number 7.
Orta subbed for 14.
Orta has subbed for 14. Number 7, left-handed batter.
Number 12 next.
He was in there last
Ball
time,
number
so
1. Swing and fouls it off. 1-1. It looks as if they're letting Jake call the pitches. That's exactly what's happening.
Yep.
Doug's allowed Jake to call the pitches here. And it is outside. All right, 2 balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And 2-2 now, the count with 1 out. Number 7, Orta, looking to make a good first appearance in this game. Swing, and that is a big hit to left field. Jackson Lane settles under it and makes the catch for out number 2. That's 2 up, 2 down at the top of this 4th inning. And number, who is this? 12 steps into the box. Jake sets up outside. And that's a low ball, number 1.
You got it, Jax.
Last time he got thrown out at first with a ground ball to right field.
Ground ball to right field to Such in right field. He threw him out at first base. I remember that. All right, what's the count? I missed that. Is that 2 balls?
2 balls.
Two balls.
Here comes the pitch. And that's 3 balls. No strikes. And there is strike number 1. 12 watched it go by. He's hoping for that ball number 4. Montalvo. Okay, I see who this is. All right, 31. Hitters count on Montalvo. Here comes the pitch. And that's high. That's going to send Montalvo down to first base with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up who we have here.
Number 4, Lawson Gary.
Lawson Gary, the pitcher. What did he do last at bat?
Ground ball to second, reached.
Grounded to second base, and he reached safely.
No pitch.
No pitch. All right, no pitch, no pitch. The runner, the on-deck batter ran around behind, and they called time, and he was already in mid-pitch. Okay, no pitch, here we go. 1 ball, no strikes, and Jake daring the runner to try to go to second.
Yeah, I was reading his quattro. This one's a quattro. It's just another. That's the one they sent me because he cracked that other one.
2 balls, no strikes. Jake throws it back to first baseman, threw it on the ground. Thank God, Case Cropper was able to stop it.
Stay low, Jake.
It's
Stay
a
low.
shovel for a glove.
Yes. And that's 3 balls in a row. The last batter was a walk with only 1 strike, and this is 3 balls in a row. And there's a strike. That's what we were looking for. 31 now the count. Let's see if Monroe is going to hold it together and throw one into the zone, or at least throw him something he's going to want to swing at. Comes to set. Here comes the pitch. And fouls it off, and that would have been a strike. So now there's a full count on Lawson Gary, number 4, the pitcher in this game for the Prospects. It's 2 outs, full count, runner on first for the Prospects. Jake calls for an inside ball, and it goes outside, and that's going to walk Gary. Now Prospects has runners on first and second. And Mills, number 9, right-handed batter, steps in the box. What did he do last time?
And walk.
Okay, Mills walked on the last round, so we don't know what to expect from him yet. Jake blocking a low inside pitch for ball number 1. Monroe struggling a little bit to find the zone, but believe you me, he has got what it takes. So let's see if he can work through it. Swing and a miss. There's 1-1. Attaboy. Such over at third. Jake at catcher and Such at third. They've got a good little chemistry going. They got a bromance going. They know what's going on when that runner tries to steal third base. All right. The runner that's standing on second is really looking to steal third, but I'm telling you, you better watch out with Jake behind the plate. 1-1 is the count. Let's see what happens. Swing and a miss, and the runner does not try to go advance to third. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see what happens here.
One more, my brother. You got it.
Here comes the pitch, and that is a strike out for out number 3. It's going to end the top of the 4th inning. Gladiators still leading 12-3, and the Prospects left 2 stranded. Hey, how are you?
Are y'all the Gladiators?
We're Gladiators Frederick. Yes, ma'am. So if we win this game, we get to play y'all on the next game. Yeah. So I think we're going to win this game because it's 12-3, us. But I'm looking forward to playing against y'all. Are you excited? Yeah, me too. All right. So here we go. Prospects now taking the field. New pitcher, number 1. What is his name? Cobb, number 1. He was the catcher in the last inning. I do remember that. Cobb. First name?
Jackson or something?
Corn. Middle name on the. Come on, you got to find some kind of humor in that. Cornanda. Or that could have been his first name, Cornanda.
Oh, man.
New pitcher, yeah. Last name Cobb, first name Cornanda. Cornanda. No, it's Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb on the plate. I mean, I don't know what his first name is. Do you know this kid? You don't know him? What about you? You know the kid? No, he didn't know him either. So I don't know who it is. And here comes the famous Coach Doug Frederick.
Hello, Doug.
What's up, my man? Wait, come back for an interview. Where are you going?
Got time for an interview.
Doug is a little camera shy. Doesn't like to talk in front of camera, but oh, I can still see him right there. Okay, I can see you.
My dad wants to know how to watch that. YouTube.
Say it again.
My dad wants to know how to watch
No problem. Go get his phone and I'll log in. All right.
YouTube.
It is on YouTube, but I got to show him where the channel is and everything. Right?
Just type in Gladiators.
Nope. Doesn't have anything to do with Gladiators. Nope. It's Baseball Jake #8. All right.
Or if you're old, pound.
Right. Yeah.
I just typed in Gladiators.
All right, here we go. Number 7, Logan Anderson is the leadoff batter at the bottom of the 4th inning. Left-handed batter throws right. Here we go. And that is ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Montalvo now the catcher in this inning. Here comes the second pitch, and that's way outside for ball number 2. 2-0 now the count with no outs, as this is the leadoff batter for the Gladiators. Bottom of the 4th inning, leading the game 12-3. And that is ball number 3. 3-0 now the count for Logan Anderson. Let's see if Cobb can get it in the zone. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and he hits it over to first base. He fields it. Can he make it back to the base before Logan? Yes, he can. And Logan, highly upset, gets out at first. And that's going to bring up Braden Such, number 21, who did what on the last at bat?
Ground ball to pitcher. Got out.
Grounded out to the pitcher. So here we go. Braden looking to smash one. First pitch coming in. And that was a beautiful strike number 1, and that actually was Braden's pitch. Low and outside, or straight over the middle, that's where Braden hits it the best. Here comes the second pitch, swing, and fouls it off. And just like that, the Gladiators got an 0-2 count with 1 out. Such gonna have to protect. Gonna have to protect. Let's see what happens. Swing, and hits it over to the shortstop. Shortstop fields it clean and throws it into first base. First baseman misses it, and Such gonna stay at 1. And on an error, Such is standing on first. The ball went right by the pitcher's glove, and the shortstop fielded it clean and threw it into first. But I don't know if he made a wide throw or what. But I couldn't tell from this angle either. Okay, number 34, Jackson Monroe, the pitcher now, is up in the box with one out. Gladiators have a runner on first. And there's the first pitch. It is high for ball number 1. 1-0 count with one out. And that is ball number 2. It was low. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Braden Such, number 21, leading off first base. And that's ball number 3. That's 3-0. Cobb having a hard time finding the zone here.
His first name should be Corn. Middle name should be
And that was a perfect right down the pipe strike. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Look, his first name should be Corn, the middle name should be Anna, and then his last name's Cobb.
Right. All right, here we go. 31 is the count. And that is ball number, called a strike. All right, now it's a full count. That ball was at least 6 to 8 inches outside of the plate. But, let me just say this. That's how it looked to me. I'm not standing over there where the umpire is. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2. Such remains on first. Did not attempt to go to second. Not sure why. And here we go. Braden Frederick with 2 outs. Now standing at the plate. Walks his last at bat. And that is strike number 1. And there Such goes. Makes it safely to second on the steal. Frederick took the first pitch to get him there. And now it's go time. It's swing time. Let's see what happens. Here comes the pitch, and it's way outside. 1-1 now the count. All right, Gladiators have a runner. Braden Such leading off a second with 2 outs. Frederick at the plate. Here comes the pitch, and that was a strike. Braden standing pretty far off the line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Montalvo set right up in the middle of the plate. Swing and a miss, and he missed the ball. He's going to try to make it to first base without him catching the ball. And he gets him out for the 3rd out at the end of the 4th inning. And that's going to bring us up to the top of 5. Gladiators leading 12-3. I've got to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, you be ready.
He's got to go wind his watch. No, he actually goes live. No, this is actually YouTube Live. So all these games every game that this Gladiator team plays, it stays live and it stays on. Yeah, he just does it because
We just walked up. We just got here. Y'all win?
that's wrong.
That is wrong.
No, we saw it when Kay told me Connor was on the team. We've been here since the bottom of the 1st. And I said, this one's
Yeah, y'all got me. I'm like, what in the world? You're behind that pole, so I couldn't see you.
Brad, I've been texting her for about 3 minutes. Jackie was with her. She's like, are y'all here? I'm like, no, we're at home. We just heard y'all losing.
That's just wrong. That's just wrong. You could have stayed home. You could have watched it on YouTube Live.
I said, Kate, don't move. Stay on the pole.
Well, that's why I couldn't see y'all, because y'all behind the dang pole.
Those Kate that just a blue jacket.
All right, Dylan Brown up to bat, first batter of this inning for the Prospects. First pitch was a ball in the dirt.
So where do y'all play on the
Lumberton or travel, but we won't start till January.
His last plate appearance was a ground ball to first, and first baseman was able to get him out. Second pitch, that would be a strike. It's 1-1. Third pitch coming. It'll be a strike on the outside corner. Counts now 1-2.
Two strikes, no ball.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, we got, it was 1-2. That should be 2-2. Thank you. I completely forgot about that. Ball on the outside corner. Outside.
We might lose him because he still has 1 more year to auditing.
Counts full. Good hit. Drops into left center.
Well, that's what I knew you were here. I'm like, okay, come on. But both of us were hurt. We're either really long
you guys got him out second.
or 10.
Too late.
So is this a 10 lead?
Boy, he was
I
late.
think it's late. Yeah, like 2 weekends ago.
Second batter of the 5th inning for Prospects. This is number 1, Cobb. Got 1 strike in it.
I wish
Do
Tyson.
things differently.
He still
Foul ball.
Yeah, but I think he just it was
Counts now 0-2.
All right, where are we at? Where are we at? I'm back.
Second batter of the inning, no outs. We got 2 strikes. Runner on first.
Oh, man, that is a hit. Throw it to first, throw it to first, throw it to first. He's not going to do it. He's throwing it to third. And he stops the runner from advancing from second to third with 2 strikes. Big hit to Parker Allen Ross in right field. And just like that, with no outs, the Prospects have runners on 1 and 2. And that's going to bring up Curtis, number 5, who is a scrappy kid. Here comes the pitch. And that's outside. And I tell you what, we've got an aggressive base runner, and it looks like a fast one.
It is. Dylan Brown is.
Number 27. Hey, Case, be ready for the throw. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Jake's ready for him. And there is 2 balls. Is that 2 balls?
Yes.
2 balls, no strikes, no outs. Jake battling against the runner at second. All right, Jake calls time. He's calling his whole infield in. Listen, and this, let me tell you something. Jake is a shy kid, but when he gets on the mound,
He's a different kid.
he's a different kid. But he's really starting to break out of the shell and talk to his teammates, trying to lead them up. And I'm gonna tell you something. I love that. I love that.
Being a leader.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it. That's the first time I've seen him do that. All right, 2 balls, no strikes. Here we go. Uh-oh, the Prospects calling timeout.
For another speedster, Levi Dennis.
All right, Levi Dennis coming in for Cobb. Now they've got 2 speedy guys, first and second, and Jake is trying to win the battle on the kid, wanting to go to third. And there's strike. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can't do that, can't do that. You got to get there, Logan. You got to get there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jake throws down to second. You got to block it. Can't move out of the way. All right, here we go. Gladiators, bottom of 5, leading 12-3. I'm sorry, top of 5. Here comes the pitch. And there is strike number 2. And just like that, it went from 2-0 to 2-2. Number 5, Curtis, looking to smash this ball. And he is a scrappy kid. Can hit the ball a ton. And that's a big hit to left field. And he catches the ball, makes the catch for the first out, and holds the runners at first and second. Jackson Lane for the dive and roll makes the first out of the top of the 5th inning. Wow, what a play by Jackson Lane.
Is it 23?
Number 23 at the plate. Swing and a big hit. It's a big hit. And there it is. And there's out number 2 and out number 3. And that's going to end the top of the 5th. Ball game. That's ball game. Gladiators 10U Elite Frederick takes the ball game away from Prospects '09. We will have one game in between, and we will come back for the semifinal round against the Gulf Coast Captains, who, make no mistake, they are a stud team. So we will have our work cut out for us to try to make it to the championship game. Thanks for watching, and we will be back in about an hour and 45 minutes. Stay tuned.